Hello and welcome to Peggy's Tropical Garden, coming to you from the Florida Keys. Today we're heading into Home Depot to check out the plants. Even though it's winter, our temperatures are still in the 80s, so there should be plenty to choose from. Copyrighted music in Home Depot was playing so loud I have to do a voiceover. But that's okay because it won't stop us from seeing the plants. And there was a lot to see. They had just gotten their shipment in and they had a lot of everything. They have lots of succulents. These succulents right here were $6.98, I believe, and either $6.98 or $7.98, and there were a lot of them, all kinds. They had a very nice selection. Now the larger ones we're getting to, I believe they were $12.98. I'm pretty sure. Look at all these echeveria over here, and they look really healthy. Yeah, they're $12.98. But again, a good variety and plenty of them. These pots are packed. String of bananas, $9.99. Have a ton of those. I mean, you name it, succulents. They had the arrangements. They had everything. Like I said, they had just gotten a shipment of plants in, and they had some of everything. The jade, $4.98. And I tried to find a price on these arrangements, but I couldn't. It may have been on the bottom, but I couldn't pick them up with the one hand because they were pretty heavy. Are these bright cacti over here artificially colored? So what's your feelings on that? I don't particularly care for it. Anyhow, here we are, back to the plants. Here's some house plants over here, $5.98. I believe these are coleus. They had, look at this, crown of thorns, little ones. I mean, they had everything. And look at the poinsettias. Now, I know a poinsettia is a poinsettia, but I saw some things at this store that I've never seen before, and it was absolutely beautiful. Price is very reasonable. Here we go, over here. Look at these white ones. That's amazing. And then they did some arrangements with some flowers and the poinsettias. But $12.98 for those. Look at these pink ones. Look at these ZZ plants. These are the same size that I showed you guys a few weeks ago at another store. And they had them here before, and they were $39.99. Look at that, $89. Can you believe that? You talk about a price jump. These ZZs are going to stay right here. I don't understand that. But look at these Dieffenbachia with these little dots. I don't know why I was drawn to these, but I think they're so cute. Nice foliage. Very nice. They were still taking the plants off of the carts when I got here, but you know, I got to check the carts out and see what was going on. So I saw some good stuff on here too. These are the house plants or whatever. You guys call most of these house plants, but for us, we grow them outside too in the yard. So, you know, plants. I'm just going to call them plants. How about that? Didn't really see much over here on this cart, but I had to check it out. They had some little pothos on here and things like that. Just the regular small plants that they have. And I think these were $3.98. Yeah. They were $3.98 for the small ones, but just the ones that they always carry pretty much. And of course, there's snake plants that are $9.99 that you can get at Walmart for $5, just saying. And the orchids in the bag, I checked those out, especially since you guys don't have, a lot of you say you don't have them where you are. So, and I'm going to tell you now, the Bromeliad section, as you can see, is full of color, and the orchids, I mean, just beautiful. And no, I did not buy any bromeliads, but I did look at them because they're just so colorful and pretty. I had to check it out. Now this bromeliad over here, I've heard it called a corn plant or something like that, but anyhow, I do have one of these by my fountain, and it is doing absolutely nothing, and it never blooms anymore. $17.98. I know I didn't pay that much for it. In fact, I got mine on clearance at Lowe's. It was a rescue. But look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. Previous video, someone left a comment saying it's so strange seeing all these tropical plants outside this time of year, since it's, you know, the middle of December. But our temperature is still in the 80s. We're still wearing shorts and stuff. So We don't get any freezes or anything, so we will have plenty of plants year round. I think they're going to get stuck with some of these Christmas cactus though. Look how many they are, but aren't they beautiful all together like this? And there's tons of them, all different colors. Okay, and there's the price. The price is $9.98 on these. And like I said, they have all kinds of colors. Beautiful, beautiful. And here's the larger hanging pots. They were $14.98. All right, that's enough of that. Here's the lime dracaena, I think. And I didn't know whether I had checked the price on these. I checked it, and let's see. I checked it and I don't show you. No, there we go, $12. I couldn't remember if I had checked it or not. Then I thought, oh, I checked it and didn't show. All right, moving on to some more houseplants. There's more pothos, some tradescantia over here. And how much are they? A red heel tradescantia, and the price is $3.98. As you can see, I always try to make sure I show you guys the prices, because that's why when I watch these things, I like to see how much things are in the different areas and stuff like that. Believe it or not, here we go. Look at these philodendrons. Will you look at this? And I really like that one. I don't know what I still to this day don't know what it is, but I really liked it. But I had an aversion to that poop on it. It was bird poop on it. So is that enough to keep me from buying that plant? I don't know. You got to draw the line somewhere. And look at this one. Isn't it gorgeous? What is that? I don't know. It looks like some type of philodendron, but I don't know what it is. None of these were labeled. You're not going to believe the price on these. Did I get that one? The price on these are $12.98. Can you believe that? And look at them. They hosed them all down, so they were all soaking wet. I was looking at them when I finished. I was soaking wet, but it was worth it. They look so good, and they're so healthy. I think these must be from a new supplier, because I've never seen them here before, and not for that price for sure. See, $12.98. Can you believe that? All right, moving on. Look at these big alocasia. They are beautiful. I just want those all over my patio. And the birds of paradise, of course, the standard red ones. And they're $14.98. It's hard doing a voiceover. It's so much easier when you're walking through the store to say what you're seeing and talk about it and everything. It's kind of hard just going along. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what that is either. But I saw it and I thought it was really pretty. And these topiary too, they're not my style or the style of my home or garden or whatever, but for some reason they were fascinating to me and I had to check those out, and I thought somebody might like them. So they're $30. See, I'm not being selfish. I look out for my people. I really want citrus trees in my yard, and I'm always looking at them, but I don't want to fight with the raccoons and the iguanas and stuff. I don't think I'd ever get a piece of fruit from them. It'd be too much a battle with the animals. And these are the patio citrus trees, so they grow smaller. So if you have a patio, you can supposedly grow them on there, and they won't be the huge trees that you would usually get in your yard. These ferns were nice. I have some of these in my yard. I don't have them. Oh, and these are the philodendrons, $14.98. Isn't that crazy? Look how big that thing is. I think that's the one that's growing in my tree. I'm not sure. I didn't put it there. It's been there. There's like 3 different sections of it growing in my tree, and I've been trying to identify it, and I think this is the one. And there's the big pretty ferns. How much were they? Oh, watch what happens to me here. There it goes. Just slapped me in the face really good. I did battle to find this price for you guys. There was some water on it too, so I was nice and wet, and that thing slapped me across the face. Crazy, only me. All right, here's some crotons. That one's really pretty. I don't think I have that one. I'm not sure, but very, very pretty. And look at them. They look like they're in a cage or something. Free the crotons, free the crotons. There they go. I'm sorry. Anyway, there they are looking bright. I didn't know that people kept these as house plants and things. We use them for shrubs and hedges, and apparently people use them for house plants. So, and look at all of these succulents. And I've said it before, if I'm doing a project or whatever, or just need some filler common succulents, this is the way to go. These big packages like this, you can't beat that price. $19.99, and then these octagonal ones are only $16.98. I mean, you can't beat that price for the number of succulents you get in that package. I think that's a great deal. I know I say that every time I see these, but really, and sometimes you can find some really good ones in here. These are beautiful. All those, where are you going to get that many echeveria for 16 anything? And then they did the little arrangements. They look okay. But of course, when I look at arrangements, I'm just trying to pull them apart. Some more pothos, some sago palms, and this peperomia. Looking at this footage, I realized how much I was struggling with these plants to find the price and stuff like that. But I believe I found it on here. It's 14 or 16 something. Yeah. So anyway, that was teardrop peperomia. I don't know. I think that's what it said. And then look at these ferns. Yeah, they, like I said, they had just gotten their truck in. They had some good stuff. Now, I know some people have, they're always getting, I see them getting Hoyas and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, they need to bring those to our Home Depot. But I haven't seen a Hoya yet other than the Hindu rope. It's the only one I've seen here. I don't know what these were, but they are cute. All that variegation. And yes, more bromeliads. Look at these crown of thorns. Now this is a crazy price, $5.98. They had the peach color, the red, the white, $5.98. And then some croton arrangements. I don't know. I don't know what they've gotten into the arrangement thing, and I don't know if you're going to do it, you got to do it well, or I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe they're just not appealing to me, so I shouldn't say that. So anyway, my little comments from the sidelines. Flowers, I still never bought flowers to put on my porch, so I think it's not going to happen. And I don't know why these were fascinating to me. They look like some native trees that were in the woods by me. I think that's why. But yeah, just kind of skinny and straight up and down. I like those. This is interesting, evergreen trees here, because I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe I have and just didn't notice, but I wouldn't even imagine that they would grow here. I think it'd be too warm. I guess they would, or they wouldn't have them here, so they know what they're doing. I don't know. And here's this banana tree that I look at every time, this red one, $54.98. It needs to come home with me. Look at that. And that's it for this trip. Sending some sunshine and warm weather your way. Take care. Bye-bye.